Today you're going to hear about the importance of saying no to toy guns here at Manor Elementary School, as well as in our Norristown community, whether you live in East Norton, West Norton, or the Barrow. You will hear very important information about gun safety and what you should do when you see a toy gun, a look-alike, or even maybe a real gun. So, we first have some information from Detective McGruff. If you know Detective McGruff, raise your hand. Wow, well, Detective McGruff is going to talk to us today by video about gun safety. So let's lend him our ears. Also, let me also mention, this is a very serious topic. There's no humor in this. This is serious. We're talking about toy guns, and we do not want you to use them. We do not want you to bring them to school here at Manor. We don't want you to use them in our community. And you're going to find out why today, all right?
Gruff, got a minute for your favorite nephew?
You bet, Scruff. Come on in. What can I do for you?
I'm kind of confused about something.
Well, the best thing to do when something's bothering you is to talk about it, just like you're doing now.
Okay, here's the thing. Jimmy Allen, a friend of mine, wants me to come over to his house this afternoon before his folks get home. He found a gun in the closet, and he wants to...
Hold it, Scruff. I can tell you right now, that's something you don't want to get involved in. Kids shouldn't even touch guns without adult supervision, no matter what the reason. They're just too dangerous.
But why, Unc? I see guns on TV and in the movies all the time.
That's true, but that's pretend. You know, make-believe. Let me tell you, guns and kids are a dangerous combination. In fact, let's take a look at my files and find out why guns are bad news and why gun safety is so important.
The McGruff files. Yeah, good idea. Wow. Awesome computer, Uncle McGruff.
You bet. With this, we can find out about all kinds of stuff with just a click on the mouse.
The crime dog and his friend the mouse. I like that.
Not great, Scruff, but not bad.
So where do we begin, Unc?
Information. That's the key. I want you to know the difference between pretend and real life, between toy guns and real guns, and what can happen when boys and girls handle firearms. The first thing I want to show you is how TV shows and movies aren't real. They're make-believe. Look here. This video was taken behind the scenes while they were making a TV show.
Oh, hey, it's a shootout, huh?
You mean they're actors pretending to shoot each other. The gun shoots blanks, the blood is fake, and the people who are supposedly shot are in fact never really hurt.
But it seems so real.
You're right, but it wasn't. It just looked real. The actor pretended to be wounded, just pretended to die. What you see on television and in the movies is make-believe stuff. It's not real life.
I guess it's important to know the difference, huh, Unc?
You bet. Because in real life, guns are dangerous. People are injured and even killed by guns. Let me show you the difference between toy guns and real guns. These are toy guns. You know, water rifles, plastic squirt guns, cat pistols. Some of them look a lot like real guns.
And they're not dangerous, right?
Well, You never want to point a toy gun at someone because the person may think the gun is real. That could be dangerous because the other person could injure you if they thought you meant to harm them. Otherwise, you're right. Toy guns aren't very dangerous. But real guns, guns that aren't toys, those are a different story. You gotta realize that even something like a BB gun isn't a toy. Watch this.
Wow, a BB gun did that, Uncle McGruff?
It sure did, Scruff. Imagine if the BB had hit someone in the eye.
Oh, no.
And if you think the BB gun did some damage, look at this. That's Officer McBride, a local law enforcement officer. He's gonna shoot a handgun to demonstrate just how destructive a real gun can be.
Oh, no.
That's what happens when a bullet traveling over 850 feet per second hits something like that.
Wow, 850 feet per second.
You see, when someone shoots a gun, the bullet or BB has one job to do, to make a hole in whatever it hits. If a person had been standing there, the bullet would have made a big hole in them. Every year, people are injured or even killed by guns. And a lot of those people are kids your age. You know Teresa and Diego, don't you?
Sure, Teresa's a good friend of mine. We saw each other last week over at the playground.
Oh, so you haven't heard about the accident?
Accident? What accident?
Well, it happened in their home. Diego found a gun next to his dad's bed. Diego shouldn't have touched the gun. He knew better, but he went ahead and did it anyway.
Diego, what are you doing? Put that down. It's dangerous. It's not loaded. See? Oh no, not Teresa. Is she okay?
She's alive, Scruff, and she's lucky to be alive. The bullet hit her in the leg. The doctors say it's going to be a long time before she can walk again. Diego made a big mistake, and it caused his sister a lot of pain and suffering.
Now Teresa and I won't be able to play together, will we?
Not for a long time, Scruff. Not for a long time. And she won't be able to play on the soccer team at school, take part in her term project, or even hang out with her friends like she used to.
Wow, guns are bad news, Uncle McGruff. What can kids do to keep themselves from being hurt by a gun?
Let me pull up another file. One about Jamal and his cousin Michael. Ah, here it is. Jamal knows what to do if he comes across a gun. He knows it's important to follow some basic safety rules. And that's just what he did when he and his cousin Michael found a shotgun one afternoon.
That's a gun, Michael.
No kidding. Come on, man, let's have some fun with it.
No, dude, we're not gonna have any fun with that.
Come on. We'll be careful. Work it out.
Do you know if the gun has a safety catch or not?
No.
And even if it did have a safety catch, the gun could still go off.
If it's loaded.
And how do you know if it's loaded? Do you know how to find out?
No.
See? We don't know anything about guns. And even if we did, we still shouldn't mess with one because they're too dangerous. Besides, our parents told us not to mess with one or even handle one.
Yeah, you're right. They don't want us to get hurt.
My mom's inside. We'll let her take care.
Good idea.
So what you need to do if you come across a gun is not to touch it. Leave the area right away and get any other children who are nearby to leave with you. Then tell a responsible adult, like a parent, teacher, or law enforcement officer, about the gun. And if you're not sure whether a gun is real or if it's a toy, you should treat it like it is real and not take any chances.
That makes sense, Uncle McGraw. But what are kids supposed to do when their friends ask them to play with a gun and they won't take no for an answer?
Well, let's take a look at one last McGraw file. This one's about Kendra. Last month, a couple of Kendra's friends asked her to help them settle an argument with another group of kids.
No, but it's really not worth an argument. There won't be an argument. How do you know? Come on, I'll show you. Check this out. My dad had it hidden in the closet. A gun? Yeah. With this, there's no reason to be afraid of anyone. Isn't that right, Jason?
Yeah. Right.
So, are you gonna come along with us, Kendra?
Kendra was in a tough spot, wasn't she? She knows how dangerous guns are, but she didn't want to go against her friends.
I know how she felt. I'm in the same spot with Jimmy Allen. What'd she do, Unc?
Well, Scrub, you kids have a right to think for yourself. Just because your friends want you to do something doesn't make it right. I mean, if a situation feels wrong, it probably is wrong. Trust yourself and your feelings, and be strong enough to break away from the group if what they're doing doesn't seem okay, because your life is involved, and theirs is too.
That sounds good to me. But what did Kendra do?
Let's find out.
Are you with us or not? No way, Ross. Not me. Guns are dangerous. Somebody could get hurt or even killed. Oh, what do you know? I know it's wrong to settle an argument with a gun. That's what. And I also know about gun safety. My Uncle Mark taught me all about it.
What about gun safety, Kendra?
Well, for kids our age, it's wrong to even touch a gun. And if we see a gun, we should leave the area until a responsible adult. You gonna tell about this? Yeah, I am. Because you're my friends, and I don't want you guys getting hurt. My Uncle Mark told me that thousands of kids get hurt or killed every year by guns. Are you coming with me, Jason?
Yeah. I don't want anything to do with that gun.
Come on, you guys. You guys! Come on, you guys. You guys! Okay, you're right. Messing with a gun is pretty stupid.
And dangerous, too. How are you gonna get that back home without your dad finding out?
Hey, why don't we give the gun to my Uncle Mark? He'll know what to do with it, and maybe he can help us explain what's going on to your dad. No, I guess that would be okay. Way to go, Kendra!
Way to go is right. Touching a gun is bad enough, but using one to settle an argument is against the law, and it could kill someone. It's just plain wrong. Now, let's you and I go talk with your friend Jimmy and his mom and dad about gun safety.
Good idea, Uncle McGruff. I'll make sure he knows that boys and girls shouldn't touch guns. And if you see one, you should leave the area right away. Then you should tell a responsible adult, like a law enforcement officer, teacher, or our parents.
Exactly right. And if every kid does that, we can be much safer, and we can take a fight on crime.
What great information, boys and girls. Wonderful information. We're going to continue. If Mr. V could move the screen over. Mr. V?
Can I what?
Can we move the screen over to the side?
Sure. Sure.
All right, we're going to continue our program because we have loads of information to give you. And of course, Detective McGruff solved another case. At this time, I want to have 4th grade go to the stage and get set up. We have 3rd and 4th grade students today who are going to give us more information about gun safety. That's how safe we would like it to be.
In the Manor school, we should follow the rules. We should follow the rules. And I hope you do it too. And I hope you do it too. And no weapons allowed. Say it loud and proud. No weapons in school because you're breaking the rules. Don't blame it on your friends because you're the person that is breaking the rules. Go Manor because you're the best.
It's okay to tell someone who is breaking this. It's okay to tell someone who is not being safe at our school. It will be difficult because you might be worried that the person might hurt you or call you names.
Students' unsafe behavior, you are not counted. It's okay to let someone know because it is really important that our school is safe. I would like to share a pledge with you. I pledge to keep our school safe and keep the unsafe things out of our school. I will choose to be safe at all times and to care for our school. If you notice that someone is breaking the rules at our school, it can be difficult to let an adult know about it. You might be worried that they will bully you for revenge. If this happens, you should tell a teacher and your parents.
When you tell a teacher or your parents, it's not telling. You're keeping our school safe because that person might hurt someone in school.
I have a pledge to share with you. I pledge to not do anything at all that will harm anyone in Manor School. Being safe in school will help you be cool. People looking after you, and you can look after them too. People helping out, that's what it's all about. Being safe is the key to go in history. Today is the day I'm going to be safe. It's my choice to help Manor be a safer place. From now on, I promise to help Manor be a safer place. I'll do all I can to help Manor be a safe place.
And now for the 4th grade skit, you're going to be hearing some words that some people have said while riding the school bus, because this is where it's going to take place. It's going to take place on one of our school buses. Sometimes we have people who are bullying, or they don't want us to snitch, and they wind up calling us names. Well, you're going to be a young lady who is going to overcome that. And even though they're telling her that she should not tell, she's still going to be brave and make some good decisions.
On November 26, 2007, bus 7 students were on their way to school. It felt like a perfectly normal day until 3 students were faced with some hard decisions. As you watch this performance, think about what you would do if you were in this situation, or maybe even in this situation again. This skit is based on a true story. The real names have been withheld to protect the innocent, the guilty, and the brave ones.
I'm telling, guns are not allowed in school or the bus.
Don't tell him. He's my friend. Man, just put that away.
Yeah, don't tell, don't snitch on me. But they're not allowed in school. Didn't Miss McCollum say that already at the beginning of the school year? No plastic, rubber, BB, or even wooden guns. They are not allowed. Okay, look, put it away. Just don't be a snitch. I don't care. I'm still telling. You better not.
Yeah, you better not.
If you don't, get you back.
Yeah, I'll get you, fatty.
Well, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, we're gonna show all our friends.
Yeah, but it's making our bus and school unsafe. And if we all have to follow the rules, so do you guys. What if it punches you in the face? Yep, then you'll get into more trouble for that too. Look, just go to the office of your teacher as soon as you get into the school building and turn the gun in. Don't get into more trouble. I'm not snitching. I just know that what you're doing is wrong. It's not fair. School should feel safe. Hey guys, we're here. Hi, Mr. And I'm still telling. Quiet.
Who's coming?
As he exits the bus, a teacher approaches him while Kelly tells the bus driver.
Morning, Miguel. How are you? Miguel, are you okay? Oh, Miguel. We have a lot to talk about.
Is it true Miguel had a gun in the bus? Yeah, it was a toy gun and I told on him. You snitched on him? When it's about being safe, it's not snitching. I don't come to school to be threatened. I come to school to learn. And you're to stay alive. That's high. It's time to live.